This underwear carries your destiny. The day you remove it, everything you have gained will return to the dust.
In the old days, when the land still listened to humans, when the wind carried secrets, and when spirits walked freely among mortals, there lived a young woman whose life was about to change forever. This is not just a story of cloth. It is a story of obedience and rebellion, of blessing and curse, of a warning that was ignored, and a destiny that could not be escaped. This is the story of Amarachi.
Amarachi was born in Umidag village, a quiet African settlement surrounded by red earth, tall palm trees, and thick forests that whispered at night. She was beautiful, but beauty had never favored her. Every man who promised her marriage disappeared. Every business she started failed. Every journey she planned ended in disappointment. People began to whisper,
That girl is followed by bad luck. Spirits walk behind her. No good thing stays with her.
that girl is followed by bad luck. Spirits walk behind her. No good thing stays with her. Her parents were dead. Her relatives avoided her. She survived by hawking vegetables under the hot sun. Yet Amarachi was kind. She greeted elders. She shared her food. She cried silently at night. Many nights, she asked the sky, "What have I done to deserve this life?" But the sky never answered. One evening, while returning from the market, Amarachi took a short path through the forest. The sun was setting. Birds became silent. The wind felt heavy. Then she saw her. An old woman, sitting on a fallen tree. Her hair was white like ashes. Her eyes were deep, ancient, knowing. "My daughter," the old woman called. Amarachi stopped. Come closer. Fear gripped her heart, but respect pushed her forward. The old woman studied her for a long time, then smiled sadly. "You are carrying a burden that is not yours." Amarachi burst into tears. She told the old woman everything. The failed relationships. The poverty. The loneliness. The old woman nodded slowly. Then she reached into her worn bag and brought out a simple underwear. Plain. Brown. Old-fashioned. She handed it to Amarachi. "Wear this," she said.
Wear this and never take it off, no matter who asks you, no matter how uncomfortable it becomes.
But Mama, it's just an underwear.
The old woman's voice hardened.
This underwear carries your destiny. The day you remove it, everything you have gained will return to the dust.
This underwear carries your destiny. The day you remove it, everything you have gained will return to the dust. Before Amarachi could ask another question, the old woman vanished. Amarachi wore the underwear. At first, nothing happened. Then slowly, customers began buying her vegetables. People smiled at her. Men noticed her. Within months, she opened a shop. She built a small house. She became respected. And then, a wealthy man named Obine came to the village. Handsome, successful, kind. He fell deeply in love with Amarachi. Against all odds, they got married. Amarachi was happy. But the underwear, it began to feel heavy. As Amarachi's status grew, pressure followed. Her friends mocked her. A rich woman still wearing old rags underneath.
A rich woman still wearing old rags underneath, waiting beyond.
Her husband noticed.
A rich woman still wearing old rags underneath? Why do you never change your underwear?
Why do you never change your underwear? He asked jokingly. Fear entered her heart. She remembered the warning. But pride began to speak louder than wisdom. Maybe the old woman lied. Maybe the power has already worked. One night, on the eve of a big celebration, Amarachi stood before her mirror. Sweat on her face. Fear in her heart. She removed the underwear. Nothing happened. She smiled. The next morning, her husband collapsed. The shop caught fire. Her money vanished. Her body grew weak. People whispered again. We told you. Her luck has returned to evil. That night, the wind howled. The old woman appeared in her dream. Angry. Disappointed. I warned you. Amarachi cried. Forgive me. But forgiveness has a price. Amarachi returned to the forest. Barefoot. Broken. Humbled. She searched for the old woman for 7 days. On the 7th night, the woman appeared. You have learned, she said. She handed Amarachi the underwear again. This time, the power will be less, but the wisdom will remain. Amarachi obeyed. Her life slowly rebuilt, not through magic, but through discipline and humility. Years passed. Amarachi grew old, her hair turning silver like moonlight. Her children became successful, traders, farmers, healers. But one thing never changed. Every night, Amarachi slept wearing the same underwear. Her eldest daughter, Nkiru, once asked, Mother, why do you never remove it? Amarachi's voice shook. Because the day this cloth leaves my body, the gate protecting our bloodline will open. She gathered her children one night. The fire crackled. The wind listened. When I die, Amarachi said,
When I die, this underwear must be buried with me. Do not keep it, do not touch it, do not argue
over it. They promised. But destiny was already listening. Amarachi died peacefully at dawn. But that night, dogs howled. Owls screamed. The wind refused to rest. During burial preparations, the underwear was missing. Panic spread. Nkiru confessed. I removed it. I wanted to know its power. Before dawn, Nkiru began to scream. She spoke in voices not her own. You have opened what was sealed. Nkiru survived. But she was no longer the same. She could see things. She saw death before it came. She heard spirits in the rain. She dreamt of disasters before sunrise. People feared her. She walks between worlds. But power demands balance. Each vision drained her life. Each prophecy weakened her body. The old woman appeared again, but this time to Nkiru. You were not chosen, she said. But you touched what was forbidden. To save herself and her bloodline, Nkiru had to return the underwear to the sacred river of beginnings. The journey was dangerous. Forests that shifted. Spirits that tested her courage. Dreams that tried to stop her. At the river, the old woman waited. Drop it, she said. And never look back. Nkiru obeyed. The river swallowed the cloth. The water turned red, then clear. They thought it was over. The underwear was gone. The river was sealed. The bloodline was free. But elders say, when a death is postponed, it is never cancelled. This is the part of the story no one expected. This is when the old woman returned. After the river swallowed the cloth, Umidike village changed. Rain came late. Children fell sick often. Harvest failed. People said, "Since Amarachi died, peace left us." The elders consulted the oracle. The oracle spoke only one sentence. The gate was sealed, but the owner has not been paid. Fear spread. Nkiru survived. But the gift was gone forever. No more visions. No more protection. The bloodline became normal. Struggles returned. Work became necessary. Life became human. But they were free. One night, during a heavy storm, the old woman appeared in the village square. But she was no longer bent or weak. She stood tall. Her eyes glowed like fire. Her shadow moved on its own. The villagers fell flat.
Mneua, the keeper of borrowed destinies. The underwear was never a gift. It was a loan.
I am Eneniua, the keeper of borrowed destinies, she declared. She spoke the truth. The underwear was never a gift. It was a loan.
Amarachi's suffering had attracted attention from the spirit world.
Amarachi's suffering had attracted attention from the spirit world.
She was given protection in exchange for future balance.
She was given protection in exchange for future balance. The villagers asked in fear, "What do you want?" Eneniua replied, "A life must walk my path willingly. Not a sacrifice by force. Not blood. A choice. If no one stepped forward, the village would slowly decay." Everyone turned to Nkiru. She shook her head. "I have already paid." Then, a young boy stepped forward. Amarachi's grandson. Barely 18.
If my grandmother borrowed light, I will return the shadow.
If my grandmother borrowed light, I will return the shadow. The old woman studied him. She smiled. The boy followed Eneniua beyond the forest. Beyond dreams. Beyond death. He was tested. By hunger. By fear. By temptation to return. He passed all. At the end of the path, Eneniua transformed him. Not into a spirit, but into a guardian. A watcher between worlds. The rains returned. The children healed. The land breathed again. But the boy never came home. Sometimes, at night, a young shadow stands at the edge of the village. Watching. Protecting.
Elders conclude. Destiny can be delayed, but it must be paid in full. And that is why, when an old woman warns you, you listen. Because some gifts are contracts.